Well, first up on the bulletin, let's tell you about Swami Chaitanyanand Saraswati, the head of an institution in Delhi's Vasant Kunj, who has been accused by 17 female students of molestation. Well, the Delhi police have recorded statements from 32 students, with several alleging that the accused sent lewd messages and made unwanted advances towards them. Many of the victims belong to the economically weaker section category. Also, some female faculty and administrators are reported to have pressurized the victims to comply with the accused's sexual demands. The investigation is currently underway. Meanwhile, shocking revelations are now coming out of the horror, the point to which there was a deep-rooted exploitation racket, and this, interestingly, was led by an accused Baba and his associates. The accused allegedly turned his office into a torture chamber. A disturbing pattern of coercion and abuse has now been exposed. Investigation shows that the dean and the two women staff were also actively involved in the abuse of the students. The victims, mostly from the economically weaker section, were carefully targeted under the EWS program. Several students say that their certificates were confiscated to ensure their silence. In one of the most chilling details, the victims were taken to Haridwar under the pretext of performing puja for a car. It is being alleged that they were abused on the way back to Delhi. With that, there is more breaking details which are coming in, new and disturbing revelations which have come to light. On the 1st of August, the institute received a formal complaint from the Indian Air Force headquarters. A group captain level officer from the Directorate of Education flagged the matter after receiving multiple complaints from students. The complaint leveled serious allegations against Swami Chaitanyanand Saraswati, including arbitrary conduct, intimidation, sending inappropriate messages to girl students late in the night. Based on this, an FIR was immediately registered against the accused, and following that, 4th and 5th of August, the institute filed a detailed police complaint backed with over 300 pages of evidence related to the alleged abuse and harassment. Let me go across to Priyank Tripathi, who's joining us with the very latest. Priyank, it seems to be a case of systematic and targeted exploitation of young girls from the EWS quota. Specifically, they were singled out, targeted by the Swami and his associates. This included the dean and two women staffers. But what's horrifying is that there was a conspiracy of silence, a cover-up, till one IAS officer took it upon himself to ensure that there is some action.
Yes, certainly, Meghna. Over the period of 10 years, this kind of sexual harassment was happening inside the premises. But when we saw the query from the administration regarding why the accused was once again reinstated at the position, they claim that the initial complaint which was given in the year 2016 was at a personal level and the administration was not aware of the fact. How is it possible that a person who is holding such a high rank was arrested, he was sent to jail, and then the police officials had arrested him, but still the administration was not aware of the fact. Later to that, when the series of complaints were given from the Indian Air Force senior officers side, finally the administration came into action, and now they are trying to distance themselves after removing the accused from all the key positions. Like he was given the powers of attorney, he was among the key board of directors who were taking the managerial post. But what we have already got to know through the content of the complaint which has been given by the victim, that office of this accused was turning out to be a torture chamber where these women students were repeatedly mentally and sexually harassed. There were 3 other co-accused in the case who were assisting him, who have been questioned by the police. But the police is certainly keeping an eye on tomorrow's development, because tomorrow the bail application here is pending before the Patiala House Court, and then it will be cleared that whether the accused will be getting bail or not. But it's an undeniable fact that for a month the Delhi police could not do anything. The accused kept on being on the run till the time it is actually being highlighted by the media, and now the Delhi police is claiming that they have also got the lookout circular against the accused. But the fact of the matter is that this is a game of power. This is a game of all those people who have been holding key powers in religious entities, and in the garb of that, series of sexual harassment acts have been done by them, for which the victims have been tortured above. Once the complaint was given from the management side, the Delhi police have filed an FIR, but still the accused is on the run. The statement of the victims have been recorded before the police, but the fact of the matter is that instead of being a month since the time the police complaint was filed, the accused is yet to be arrested. But what about all those complainants who have been tortured over the period of 10 years? It's certainly a big investigation for the police officials.
You're absolutely right. It's not enough that the man is caught right now, which of course is very important. He's been on the run for a month. What about the 10 years of exploitation of these young girls? Well, let's tell our viewers about some of the revelations which are now tumbling out. That the institute had received the complaint from the Air Force. 1st of August was when an IAF officer sent an email to the institution saying that there were several of the students who were making complaint. It was flagged off by someone in the forces. And he alleged that there were serious charges against Swami, which are now emerging. The Baba then had sent several messages to girls late in the night as well. All of this is documented. There's about 300 pages of documentation which is available on this. FIR was also registered immediately against the accused Baba. The institute, however, only after all of this, on 4th and 5th of August. Remember, 1st of August is when they received that complaint from the IAF officer. Till the 4th, 5th of August, they did not do anything. Finally, they filed a police complaint. The complaint was filed with the evidence of abuse part of it. As I was telling you, there are about 300 pages of evidence which have been submitted to the police. The question is, why was this allowed for 10 long years? Why did it take 3 days? And what happened in those 3 days? Was there a cover-up, a systematic cover-up? These are questions that the police is probing. Well, now, more breaking news which is coming in. There are new questions which are being raised over the delays in action despite the serious allegations of assault which date back to 2016 when the first complaint had come in. Top officials from the Pitham have told Times Now that the perversion was known, yet there was no effective measure which was taken against the Baba. Shockingly, the accused continued to hold appointments within the institution even after these allegations continued to surface. Let me go across to Priyank. Priyank, I believe it seems to be an open secret, a conspiracy of silence despite the perversion. Now, what is it that those who are part of the Pitham have to say to Times Now? I believe you've spoken to them. And also, why were they silent for 10 long years?
See, Meghna, I've spoken to the senior officials and the key position holders in the Pitham, and what they have been saying that in the 2016 complaint, the complaint was at a personal level and they were not aware about this and they were not informed. That's why the accused kept on holding the position. But how is it possible that someone who is holding such a key position and the act of the alleged sexual assault happened at the same premises, no action was taken against the accused? So money is certainly something which is a key factor for which the officials have to probe into. The accused have also made a series of serious allegations against the CEO of this particular institution, and later on he withdrew that complaint from the court, which was part of his prediction. But there itself he has been linking into India's fugitive. So there is certainly something majorly wrong in this the organizational structure of the Pitham, which need to be taken care of. There could be other agencies which can also look into. But the fact of the matter is, till the time the accused is actually arrested, the Delhi police is also not going to act further, because this is a case which pertains to influential people. Which certainly
they have
involve
power, they have influence, and now they feel they have immunity, but no more. Action will be taken. A lookout notice has been issued against the Baba. Hopefully he's going to be apprehended soon, and those who have been victims of his perversion will finally get some kind of closure, some kind of justice. Thank you so much, Priyank, for tracking this story for us. Without a short break, don't go anywhere.